Uh, Hello, teacher and our fellow friends. We are Group 5. I'm Connor.
I'm Draco.
I'm Emma.
We are here to present to you our group presentation. Due to the pandemic situation right now, we have some difficulty to facing with. One of my friends are stuck in her hometown right now, so there's only 3 of us.
We also have some difficulties in finding places to record our presentation, so we literally use what we have right now.
So that's all what we have. So let's move on to the official presentation. Thank you.
Thank you, everyone.
Hello, teacher and fellow friends. We are Group 5. Today we are going to present the fun facts of wonders of the world.
The 2 wonders that we have chosen for this presentation is Halong Bay and Great Wall of China.
Once again, I'm Connor,
I'm Draco.
Emma, and Daisy. We are group number 5. Stop.
You can see on the screen right now, this is Halong Bay. We have this beautiful clear water, this great mountainous terrain. We have yachts, boats everywhere, making it a very beautiful scene. And now I will briefly tell you some information about Halong Bay. Before that, I want to explain the name Halong. Halong in Vietnamese means descending dragon. So you can imagine that this is the place where dragon would descend to rest. Its location is in northeastern Vietnam. It may be found in the mountainous Quảng Ninh province. The size is about 1,553 kilometers square and the coastline spanning about 120 kilometers. As you can see on the map right now, we have Móng Cái town, and you fall down right here. This is Hưng Yên town, and go up a little bit. This is Hạ Long city, and inside Hạ Long city is Hạ Long Bay. And now we will start with the facts about Hạ Long Bay. As you can see in the picture right now, the bay itself looks very big and massive from afar. However, it is really not that deep. It is only have a depth of 33 feet. That's approximately 10 meters. Can you imagine it like it's only like a house with 1 floor? It's really that shallow. The second fact that I want to introduce you is Halong Bay, along with Giang An, is honorably chosen to film the infamous movie King Kong 2. As you can see right now, we have some familiar mountains in Halong Bay appearing in this poster right here. The next fact is Halong Bay was recognized as the World Natural Heritage twice. The first time that this happened was in 17 December 1994 at Phuket, Thailand, where Halong Bay was recognized in the category World Natural Heritage. The second time that this happened was in 2nd December 2000 at Cairns, Queensland, Australia, where the World Heritage Committee has recognized Halong Bay as the World Natural Heritage the second time. This is to show how majestic and exquisite Halong Bay is. Did you know that Halong Bay has the most diverse ecosystem anywhere in Vietnam? According to the IEBR Institute of Ecology and Biological Resources, in the ecosystem level, Halong Bay can be divided into 2 parts: tropical evergreen rainforest ecosystem and nearshore marine system. In the tropical evergreen rainforest ecosystem, it is estimated that there are over 500 species. An example of those are magnolias, lerns, and many more. It is also estimated that there are over 50 kinds of amphibians and reptiles here. Continuing with the Halong Bay facts, Halong Bay is accounted for 2/3 of Vietnam's island. There are 1,969 islands in Halong Bay. It accounts for 2/3 of Vietnamese total island. which is 2,799. And that's a lot of islands.
Hi, I'm Daisy. Now I will continue to tell you 10 fun facts about Hạ Long Bay. 6. Scientists provide an alternate explanation to the duration legend, suggesting that 500 million years of strong erosion force have molded the rocks into a variety of fascinating shapes. Examples include void islands, which closely resemble an elephant, and gadget islands, which looks similar to a pair of fighting crocodiles. 7. Seafood paradise. The majority of tourists nowadays follow the well-beaten path organized by travel agents. Travel to Hạ Long Bay, enjoy an overnight cruise for 2 or 3 days, and return. A tour is absolutely a right thing to do. However, do yourself a favor and spend a couple of more days to enjoy its modern entertainment Venice. Visit adjacent away from the bay, and the best part, feast on the world's best seafood. On the cruise to offer gourmet seafood, a few days off apart will enhance your culinary experience regarding both quantity and quality. Hạ Long Bay shows delicacy like Vietnamese calamari, horseshoes, crab, mason shrimp noodle, xả sống or ruột lô may be not found on any cruise. 8. Deep fried luxury experience is a totalized Hạ Long Bay purchase cruise can set your pick 80 to 125 USD, but the most luxury vessel you can cost up to 400 USD. Any travel agent or company that offers much lower rates than this number cannot be trusted. You may be in crowded minivan with 20 oldest passengers, embark on an old and dangerous crew, or the fishing cross in awful food and nothing to do. So, please bear in mind that your guest wants to pay for. You want a trip? Expand the world. You want luxury? You have to pay for it. There is no such thing as a luxury experience on the progress. 9. Hạ Long Bay has some dangerous islands too. Of the many islands present in the area, most of them are uninhabited and completely untouched by man. This is because there are so many rock formations on these islands, and they are very high and very steep. This made it very difficult to create paths and methods for people to explore the island. Finally, 10. Floating village exist and thrive in Hạ Long Bay. The native people of Hạ Long Bay are just as fascinating as the islands themselves, since many of the islands are uninhabitable. The people simply be on post. That's right, they are entire villages and communities that live on floating villages.
Hello everyone, I'm Connor. Welcome to our second part of the presentation. I'm gonna show you the fun fact and the information about Great Wall of China. Let's move on. I will tell you briefly about the information, okay? Its name is Great Wall of China. In English, but in Vietnamese we call it Vạn Lý Trường Thành. It's located in northern of China. The town, several walls were built from as early as the 7th century BC. It's very long time ago. Okay, look at the map. I will point out the shape of the Great Wall for you. It starts from here, near the border of North Korea and China. It's come along and cross the country. It's until here, near with the Sing Road. You ever heard about the Sing Road? You can see the small little part here. This time it's not connected, but it will connect after that. So let's move on to the fun fact part. The Great Wall of China is not one long wall, but in fact several shorter structures joined together. Throughout years, throughout many different dynasties, the empire themselves built for themselves a small section of the world, and under Queen Dynasty, the king decided to connect it. The longest section is approximately 2,145 miles. With the next fact, the wall is the longest man-made structure in the world, with a total length of about 13,170 miles or 21,196 kilometers. The length of Vietnam is just around 4,000 kilometers. So just only the wall is almost 4 times longer than the length of Vietnam. So you can just imagine how long it is, right? It's really long. The next fact I want to share to you, I want to ask you one. Have you ever wondered who are willing to work here under the structure, risk their life to build that wall? Yeah, over 1 million people died building the Great Wall of China. The Great Wall of China became the longest cemetery on earth. The people have found human remains. Okay, let's move on to the next fact. The people who work here was a Chinese victim, where labor was used as a punishment. 10 million people each year walking the length of the world is the aim of many visits to raise money for charity. The last fact I have found, made over the course of hundreds of years, the world was built by over 6 different dynasties, and this Great Wall lasts for 2,300 years old. The most famous of the dynasty was the Queen Dynasty, during which the northern world were connected. Under Queen Dynasty, Chinese is united, and he is one of the best empire of China, and he's really famous. But he also famous for his brutal. He's one of the most brutal king in the world. He killed a lot of people. He never believed in anyone but himself. Look at this picture. You will. There was a legend. They say that the Qing Empire put his army into those statues and buried them with him. Those army to guard his tomb. Until now, it's still a mystery story of the world. So,
Hi teacher, I'm Emma. In this fact, I have a story to want to tell you. In the past, graving family members who died to build the wall would walk the leg up it with the rooster in tow, and I believe this would have released the spirit of being trapped in the structure. The next secret I want to tell you is about where shape of Great Wall came from. So following legend has it the course for the Great Wall was originally mapped out by a dragon. So look at this back. You can see the head of the dragon. And when you look at it, the legend, it seems real. And the builder just followed the track. Did you know sticky rice flour was used to help fix the brick in place when building the wall? This held the brick together so tightly that we cannot crew in many parts. And so basically, the sticky rice flour was used like cement. Many believe that the Great Wall can be seen from the moon using naked eye. This is untrue. According to the scientists, the wall is barely visible due to how narrow and how far it is out of space. In 1899, a newspaper in Denver, America, announced that the Great Wall of China was to be demolished in order for roads to be built. This is a hoax, and the truth was the wall still remains even now.
1, 2, 3, go.
So this is the end of presentation. We just show you some facts about Hạ Long Bay and the Great Wall of China.
We hope you enjoyed this. Throughout this section, we gain more information and knowledge about those 7 wonders of the world.
During this project, we faced a lot of difficulties, but we did try our best to commit ourselves into this. So thank you for your attention and goodbye.
Goodbye. Happy New Year!